Yo guys, Bandit here doing a commentary, and it's just going to be like a update commentary before EGL. Obviously it's really close now, like a week, and my team are basically hardly playing at all, which is not good, as like the last week hopefully we can get active, but we've basically not played for the past week or so at all. We've only played a couple of times for like an hour or so, and it's getting pretty ridiculous because like we seem to, when we do scrim at the minute, we've only scrimmed a couple of times recently, we seem to have been playing really shit, whereas before we were playing so good as a team and just raping teams, and playing really sick against some of the top teams as well. But recently we've just, I don't know what has been going on, but hopefully we can get active again and start playing well as a team again before the event. The gameplay in the background is just from this Ante pay-to-play that I picked up in for Mythics against like Mini and Fresh and some other pickups. But yeah, it's like the first map from, I think if you remember, it loaded at S&D Arcade not long ago. But yeah, so EGL is actually so close. Like, it's Friday today and I'm going to be leaving next Friday morning. So there's only, what, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So it's like 6 days to actually scrim and get in some practice. Surprisingly, we seem to be really shit at S&D. And I'm not even sure why, because like we're all good at S&D, but we seem to be playing really shit as a team. And I would just say, I can't really take S&D scrim seriously, like, because all people seem to do now is play best of 5, best of 7 scrims or whatever, so that's what we do. But I can't, like, it's not that I can't try, I can't sweat, if that makes sense. I can't like sit in a corner or something how you would have to in a proper game. I just do stupid rushes where I know I'm probably gonna die, but it's just so boring, because you don't get anything out of a scrim, especially in the S&D one. But you know, hopefully over the next few days we can actually like sweat those, so get a bit better at S&D. But yeah, we've really not been playing too good recently, so hopefully that changes before the event. I'm still going to say that hopefully we can get top 16. I mean, that's a reasonable aim, seeing as I got top 16 at EGL4, Rooster got top 16 at ECL3, obviously Jake got 8 for XL4, but that was about 79 years ago. So, and this lands at like more competitive as well, because of all the good teams that are there. I don't know, if we play how we were playing last week at the event, we will definitely be able to get top 16. I'm saying that now, because we were just playing so sick, and now we just seem to be really average. Like before, we were just beating basically every team we played, we were beating, and we were beating some of the top teams as well. Obviously it's just scrims, I know, but it's still like some sort of indication as how well you're going to do, and to get practice as a team. So yeah, like, it's literally so close now. Obviously we didn't find an org in the end. There's a couple of things that happen with orgs which I don't really like, I'm not going to go into, but a few orgs like offering false things and stuff like that. And I mean, there's a few orgs recently that have just fucked over teams, like a Nexus completely fucked over Flame Retardant for Reflex, and Skitlight have just fucked over their team, their PS3 team and Xbox team, which is like Luke and Fizz and that. So they're not going to be getting like any funding or whatever. So what we were hoping to do really is just do well at the event and then hopefully get an org or something, but we'll have to wait and see about that. Another thing I want to talk about is like how massive the event's going to be. Obviously I didn't go to ECL2. I went to ECL3 to spectate because it was like right near me, literally like 20 minutes in the car, and then I went EGL4 to play. Now ECL3 there was only about 40 teams, and EGL4 there was about 60, give or take a few either way. Now, I think there was 85 teams already for EGL5, and this is a week before the event, so there's going to be more added to that. Now, I don't think we'll get 100 teams. If we did, that would be so sick, but like, it's just increasing so much every event that it just shows how much it's growing. And at this event, you've got people like Apex NA come in and Pain, which are going to give the event massive like publicity, because Pain and Apex NA both have massive followings. So that's going to get like the stream and all that sort of thing a lot of attention. And yeah, it just shows how much like the scene's grown in just like a year, with the amount of people that have come over to Deserto from GB to go LAN and stuff like that. It's basically like, I think ECL3 was about a year ago to this event, so it's basically doubled in size of teams, or more than doubled, which is pretty sick. And it's just gonna keep growing and growing. Like, I can't see it halting at any point. Especially now there's no MOG for this game, so that's gonna encourage like American teams are coming over. Obviously Apex and A are here for EGL5. I think Obey and Quantic Next Threat are coming to EGL6. I'm not like 100% on that. So yeah, what I wanted to talk about is like Apex and A and how well they're gonna do. Now there's a lot of people that are predicting them for first. I personally can't see them winning. I just don't think they're gonna do that well. I don't think I think they'll get top 8, but I think like 7th or 8th, because it's just the fact that they're getting overhyped so much. I did play against them once in 360 Icons, and honestly they didn't even seem that, like, the way everyone makes them out is like they're Call of Duty gods, but really they're not. They're just another team. Like, Flame Retardant played them in the show match recently, and they lost 6-5, I think it was, in the end, or 5-4, something like that. They basically lost by a map when Apex had the majority of hosts, and it just shows that there is actually like competition for them at the event. But everyone's just, there's so many people, stupid people, saying that they're going to walk the event. They're definitely not going to walk it. They will come probably top 3 if they play to their like potential. But they're going to be completely out of their comfort zone. Like, they're going to be travelling somewhere that they've never been to like compete. They'll be out of their comfort zone. It would be like jet lag and all that shit. That doesn't really make a difference. That would just probably be an excuse for them if they did badly. But yeah, I can't see them doing that well, because they're just going to be completely out of their comfort zone and under a lot of pressure, seeing as everyone's bigging them up. And I think they're just going to choke under the pressure. But we'll have to wait and see. You know, there is teams there that could easily beat them. I could easily think of like 4 or 5 teams that would be able to beat Apex NA if they were playing on form. So yeah, another thing I quickly wanted to talk about before I end the commentary is the EGL seeds. Now, they completely fucked the EGL seeds up. Like, they were really, really, really shit. I don't know where to start with them. Like, my team was seeded 28th, which that's not really that bad, but there was definitely about 10 teams, or no, about 8 teams below us that we should be in front of, without a doubt. And the seedings looked like they did the top 12, and then from there on they just threw teams in wherever they wanted to. Now, there was some, like, Furico Girls got seeded 49th, and Imperial Black, which is like C-Tom and Inside and that, they got seeded 50th. Now, that is just fucking stupid, because Furico Girls are probably going to go to LAN and not even win a map, because it's like opinion based and achievement based. it makes no sense. Some teams they've done completely off opinion, like G8 they seeded them 14th, and then some teams they've done off achievement, and like you can't just mix the two like that because it doesn't work. But basically me, Nix, Taints, Max did like a provisional list and spoke to Razor about it, and basically sorted out like from like 10 seed onwards to like 30, because we know about those sorts of teams and stuff, and hopefully he's going to take that on board and consider it. But yeah, they were just provisional seedings and they're definitely being changed. But that's it for the commentary, so yeah, hope you enjoyed. Peace.